Friends, the crisis in Bangladesh is more than just a political struggle. It's a brewing storm threatening the very fabric of the nation. Fueled by political rivalry, religious persecution, and grave human rights violations, this crisis is shaking Bangladesh and echoing across the border into India, with serious implications for both nations. Since its inception, Bangladesh has been a battleground of political egos and religious extremism. The rivalry between Sheikh Hasina's Awami League and Khaleda Zia's BNP has turned politics into a blood sport, where violence and polarization reign. But this isn't just about politics, it's about survival. The Hindu minority in Bangladesh, once flourishing, now lives in fear. Targeted by extremist groups, their lives are marked by uncertainty and terror. Human rights violations, from enforced disappearances to extrajudicial killings, have become alarmingly common, drawing global concern. This crisis harks back to the scars of partition in 1947 and the brutal 1971 War of Independence. These historical wounds are kept fresh by ongoing economic strife, corruption, and rising extremism. Sheikh Hasina, the iron-willed prime minister, is praised for her strong stance against extremism, but criticized for authoritarianism. On the other side is Khaleda Zia, the sidelined yet resilient leader of the BNP. Groups like Jamaat-e-Islami and Hafazat-e-Islam, with their hardline agendas, have only deepened the divide. Impact on India and the Hindu minority. The crisis in Bangladesh is not just an internal issue. It has spilled over into India, creating a complex web of challenges. The migration of persecuted Hindus and others into India has heightened tensions, particularly in the northeastern states, where resources are already strained. For India, the rise of Islamist extremism in Bangladesh is a ticking time bomb. Cross-border terrorism and radicalization are real threats, making national security a top priority. The Hindu minority in Bangladesh, now only 8 to 10% of the population, continues to suffer, with many seeking refuge in India, a trend straining Indo-Bangladeshi relations. India has not stood idly by. The government has taken bold steps to protect its interests and support the Hindu community in Bangladesh. Diplomatic pressure has been relentless, urging Bangladesh to protect its minorities and ensure communal harmony. India is on high alert. The Foreign Secretary, Sri S. Jaishankar, is personally overseeing developments through diplomatic channels, embodying the Indian government's unwavering commitment to safeguarding minority rights and ensuring regional stability. This proactive stance highlights India's deep concern and steadfast dedication to cultivating strong and enduring ties with its neighbors. On the ground, India has bolstered border security to prevent extremist exploitation and provided humanitarian aid to those affected by violence. Cultural diplomacy strengthens the bonds between the two nations, while India rallies global support to spotlight the plight of religious minorities, pushing for action at the United Nations and beyond. India's response is not just about protecting its borders, it's about standing up for what is right and ensuring the oppressed are heard. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to KanoonPlus Live. Like, comment, and share this video. Hope to see you again. Adios.